you guys obviously the defending champions, and last year at this time you were kind of saying didn't know what to expect from the team, didn't know how things were going to go. It was a matter of kind of getting out there for the first time, and then behold that you guys get the national title. So as the defending champs, all the practices, getting the season started, what can we expect from this year's squad?
I think last year when you guys asked us this question right before first regatta, we said it was a building year. We had lost a number of key athletes, and yet we were lucky enough to win the national championship. We won the 8 outright, and then it just came down to numbers as to how the other crews finished. This year is not much different than last year. We've lost some real key people, and we have a number of starters that are on the injured list right now. And and I think that just comes from the volume of training that we've been doing. I think like anybody at this time of year, you really have to put in the mileage before you get to racing season, because once racing season starts, you're really limited. We start traveling, we'll take the boats apart. Thursday, Friday, we'll travel to regatta. We come back, put the boats back together on Monday, so we've lost 2 really key days to practice. And a lot of focus comes on to land training during those periods of time. So I'd say that, we have 9 kids out of the program that returned from those boats last year, and of those 9, 3 are on the injured list right now. We had 6 recruits come in the fall, and 2 have since. 1 has gone home and 1 has quit the team. So, you have some up and coming momentum where these kids could, with the right work ethic, could probably fill some of those shoes in the boat. It's a time will tell. We race Sac State on March 14th, and UCSD will be there. That'll be the first national rank for us, and we'll get to see some of the Division I schools. St. Mary's will be there, and both St. Mary's and Sacramento really give us an idea for how fast we're going to be. Our goal last year was to break 7 in that first regatta, and we did, and that really did set the tone for the remaining part of the semester.
Coming off the championship, do you find it that it's been easier to recruit players?
There is so much money in Division I rowing, 20 full ride scholarships in Division I rowing, that we have had very difficult getting kids to want to come to Humboldt State. You see a lot of juniors programs really pushing their kids to go to D1, and people are willing to go to any D1 just so they can say that they're at D1. We recently had a local young lady return, Alexa Stefanikis, went off to Oregon State University, and she came back and she's rowing for us. And that's what she thought she was supposed to do, but it really wasn't the fit for her. So I'd love to say that people were knocking on the door, but it's this is a destination, and we're competing against in Division II UCSD, right? What do they have to offer but San Diego? And they're getting probably 3 or 4 kids out of every 10 kids that we're trying to recruit. They're signing on to San Diego.
This week now, you guys start the season, or is it?
This is a green and gold this weekend. It's inter-squad regatta, and it's also in conjunction with the 40th anniversary of rowing at Humboldt State, so we'll see a lot of alumni returning for this event. With the compression of the months of April and May, for 4 weeks, we've lost 1 regatta complete, and because all of the major regattas moved to the last weekend of March, it eliminated our home regatta. So we really didn't even finalize our race schedule up until 2 weeks ago. And we're still trying to pick up some scrimmages. When we go to Sac State Invitational, we'll race that regatta, and then we'll be there for 3 more days, and hope to scrimmage with UC Davis, and then we'll go over to Oakland and scrimmage with Mills College.
So for the rowing fans here on the North Coast this weekend, they want to see you guys, this is their only opportunity.
Yeah, we'll probably be out there with the collegiate teams from 7:30 to 9 a.m. and we'll do inter-squad regattas. It's also the women's varsity 8, novice men's 8 challenge, where we'll race them, and we've won for the last 8 years, not necessarily an easy race to win, but then also we'll have a lot of alumni, and so people are bringing their kids with them. We're gonna be taking people out for little races or nostalgia rows, but it'll be an open house at our boathouse, Humboldt State Aquatic Center.
You said 40 years of rowing for at Humboldt State, or
40 years?
or is that? Sorry, you said it was kind of in conjunction with 40 years of rowing.
Yeah, this is the 40th
Okay.
anniversary of rowing at Humboldt State.
Okay.
And so yeah, it's pretty big. You know, we try to have get-togethers every year, but the last big one that we threw was the 30th anniversary. So